Well, Lou, a big congratulations on signing a new deal with the club. How pleased are you to be extending your stay for another 2 years here?
Yeah, buzzing. Obviously, we left on a bit of a sour note at the end of last season, but we know what we're capable of, and we've got a good base to go back into the season now, and we know what we can do. So I'm excited to get back to it, get that promotion now.
Last season was probably a breakthrough season for you. You obviously made, I think it was the most amount of appearances in the league. Also played 3 times for Wales under-21 side. So it must be nice now to be rewarded for all your hard work last season.
Yeah, I think last season was a very up and down season, personally for me. Start of the season, started off brilliantly, starting against Swansea in the Carabao and then Christmas time after a few injuries and that, started to go downhill a little bit, and then didn't play for 2-3 months, but that was down to just not doing enough, and then started to do it in training, started to show it on the pitch then, and got what I wanted for the last few games of the season, and I feel like I did a good job. So I'd like to think that it's a reward now, this new contract, but it's also it's been put there for me to now kick on and do more.
And you've spoken previously about honest you had to be with yourself, that you had to probably work harder in training to get minutes out on the pitch, and you certainly did that, didn't you, in the second half of the season in particular?
Yeah, I don't think it was the case of working harder, it was just little things being done around the place. Like, I think I'll always put everything into my football. I don't think it's the case of I turn up and I'm not bothered, I don't want to be there. It is the case of sometimes we just have them days, but with me then days shine through a lot brighter than a lot of other players would probably, but that's probably because I'm young and I'm not quite sure how to show it yet. But of course everything now is, I know how I have to I finished the season last season and go back and do exactly the same again now.
And there were a few special moments for you last season, as we touched on. You had the Wales call-ups, scored your first league goal against Scunthorpe, and then scored in the playoff semi-final first leg against Forest Green. What was that moment like for you?
Which one?
The Forest Green one.
The Forest Green was the highlight, I think, of last season, purely because we had the fans there as well. We obviously won a full stadium, but we still had a good amount of fans there, and it was the first game back, playing against my brother, playoff semi-finals. It was a huge occasion, and yeah, it was just, I think it was just a surreal moment, really. I think it took me a few days to get over what had actually happened, and then obviously we played the second leg. It was a bit scary in the first few minutes, but we got through it in the end, and that was the key.
Just touching on the first leg, it was the first, well, only game the appearance were able to watch you in the stadium, so it must have been extra special to score in front of them as well.
Oh yeah, definitely, and you get that little buzz off it, and now hopefully next season all the fans are back and you can do it loads more times for them and just get that moment again.
And just looking forward now to next season, I'm sure after such a positive 2021 campaign, you'll be looking to kick on now into the new campaign and beyond that.
Yeah, definitely. I think for me now, I don't think it's the case of getting appearances. I think it is getting the goals. And if I'm put up front to do this job, then I need to do the job. I think the last 2 years have been up and down, and it's been the case of I'm just trying to get as many appearances as I can, but I'm growing out the age now where appearances, they don't do anything for me. So I need, when I get the chance, to do exactly what I was doing at the end of last season and just do more, kick on, score more goals, get more assists. Numbers now, they're massive.
And you developed quite a good striking partnership, didn't you, towards the end of last season with Podrick Hammond. He's obviously signed up for next season as well, so you can hopefully build on that and take that into the new season as well.
Yeah, definitely. I love playing up front with Podge. Like, me and him, we work well together, we chase together. If I'm knackered, he works. If he's knackered, I work. I think we work in a sense of we are unlike any other strike partnership in the league, because the way we press, it scares defenders, it scares other teams, and I really enjoyed playing with Podge. I couldn't have asked for much more from him, to be fair, towards the end of the season. Didn't go for him with putting the ball in the net, but same with me. We've had lots of chances towards the end of the season, but we didn't take them as much. But we still getting the results, and we still done it at key times where it needed to be done. So hopefully, we go into next season, me and Podge carry on with our relationship and really enjoy it.
Just touching on the new deal itself, what have some of the conversations been like with the manager about what he's expecting you for into the next season?
I think the gaffer just wants me to kick on, like I did at the end of last season, and I think he knows I got more. So we just spoke to him then, and he just wants me to kick on, do everything that I possibly can for him, for the club, for myself personally. I think he wants me to kick on even further than I already have now, and like I said, fingers crossed now, new season.
And you touched on that one of your main aims is to put the ball in the back of the net a few more times. Is that one of your main aims now next season as well?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, with the formation we play, I'm more than likely to be playing up front if I'm playing. So goals are huge, assists are huge. It's statistics now, and I think that's my main goal now for the next 2 seasons here.
Well, best of luck with it, Lou.
Thank you.